Time is up. Time hasn't even started yet. Oh no. Okay. Let's do this thing. Okay. I wonder what will happen today. Oh, a monster. Okay. Let's do a monster. Hey, good morning, Svensson, Jordy, and Dennis. How's it going? My morning is all good. Very relaxed morning. Daughter is happy, son is happy, cat is happy, I hope. Yeah, things are good. Shame to complain. Weather could be better though. But yesterday was horrible. Today is actually looking quite sunny. So that's good. Oh, you're trying to sneakily draw at work, Jordy. That's hilarious. Hey, James Sabata. Thanks for coming, man. Glad to see you here. Must be quite late for you, no? Thanks, James. It's fun to do. I really enjoy. I'm really enjoying the kind of exploratory part of it. And also over the weekend, I experimented with colorizing some of these, and the step between them are really easy and straightforward. So I'm like my way of thinking now is that by focusing on just form and light, there's a lot more fun to be had, and freely create something where the color itself is always a problem. You know, to get it right, it's like its own conundrum. And by segmenting it, for me, my current state, skill set, or mind state, it's a lot easier to deal with. So for me, this is pure fun, and color becomes also pure fun at the same time. I want to develop this kind of technique further, so that's why I'm continuing sketching in this kind of looser way. I think it's helping me a lot with painting as well, in general. So I want to kind of chase it down and see where it takes me. I think this warm-up session allows me to explore without being penalized, you know, from clients. That's good. Yeah, formal light is fun. It's not my usual current sketching way. I transitioned away from it for the last, let's say, 10 years or 8 years. It's been very line art driven design work. And I feel like doing this now is kind of igniting the old ways of sketching that I used to do many years ago. Um, Obviously, a bit different now that my skill sets have improved since 8 years back, obviously, or hopefully. Um, and it's kind of fun to dip into again, and it's an interesting thing, and it makes things a lot more interesting again. Um, so I'm really happy about that. I'm excited to explore these warm-ups and um, tackle work in a different way. My end goal is to transition to this way of doing work for all clients. I just need to figure out the ins and outs of it. So now I'm taking these warm-ups as a 10,000 drawing practice, about in this sketch technique to kind of get my head around it. Hey, Kilrathi soldier. Or Kilra, this old dear. No, Kilrathi soldier, I guess. Glad to see you here again. Welcome back. I'm losing a bit of read here, so let's go in and remove some information. That's better. Thanks, Marnix. I'm not really sure what kind of creature this will be. It seems to be a sci-fi type thing, with machinery but I feel like there's not enough of a character there yet, so that's obviously have to change. Some stronger shape somewhere. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's go with that. Problem with doing things that doesn't exist is you have to balance it, and that's always an issue. Which shapes should go where, so that it kind of reads plausible. We'll see where it goes, Marnix. Well, let's go with that weird mohawk thing. The detailed bits on the edge, beginning of a body with the bent leg. Let's throw back again. Oh, you mean like there's a hand there, and that he's like sitting on a throne like that. Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. Nine minutes in, I'd say it's getting there. This time around, I feel it's way more organic, the approach, and I have like really no idea where the end will be, because now it's kind of going into illustration way more than just a design. But I'm no stranger to that, so let's chase it. It's like a smaller creature sitting somewhere leaning forward to me. Forward as in to the left, or forwards towards us. But for me, in my mind, the head is here. Here is the head. And like back, an arm, and stomach. That's how I see it. Yeah, exactly. Right. I think you and me, or we are all more or less on the same page here. Um, so that's cool. Almost like you know, the space jockey. That too. All right, I'm going to stop listening to you guys. I'm just going to do something. Otherwise, it's going to be too much repainting. I'll just go with something and see where it goes. But cool suggestions, though. I definitely influenced it in the right direction. But now you're going to be on ignore. No, not ignore, but you know, I can't be too inspired and just kind of be sidetracked by too many good ideas. So I'll just do something now. But thanks for the input, though. It's really cool. I mean, you can still write it. I'm just not gonna be persuaded. There's gonna be too much repainting, too much attempt to try to figure out what I'm drawing, and just when it's just 30 minutes, you just have to go for it, you know? There's no questions. It has to just be done. Damn it, Dennis, now I have to add smoke. That's an easy thing to do. That's a good thing. Let's make it like a puff of smoke, and kind of fans out like that. I think it's a cool thing because now you made me think about the smoke, because at the top I added that kind of wing of sort, and now we can balance it out with smoke on this side. So that's a great idea, Dennis. Cheers for that. Okay, halfway through. I think it was, now it's a lot better than 5 minutes ago. Now I think there's a clearer direction. I know a lot better where to to take this sketch, it has kind of formed. It's definitely a guy in a spacesuit. That's one thing for certain. By the way, James, we have to meet up again. You're a cool cat. Shame that you didn't come to IFCC this year. But I'm guessing you're really busy. Oh, you're going to THU? That's cool, man. I am not going to THU. Are you going to be an instructor at THU, by the way? Or are you just going to go as a attendee? Oh, that's cool, James. Dennis, yeah? There's definitely a lot more partying going on in IFCC. But I'd say IW is better as a workshop. IFCC is a lot more party in comparison. This sketch, I'm actually excited to colorize at some point. Like, I know it will be lots of fun to do. Shiny materials. It's not often that happens. And I think it's it's exciting for me. Like, you can stagnate easily in your process, and venturing too far can be detrimental in that sense that you switch everything up a bit too much, and you have to relearn and kind of go back rather than forward. And I think this for me helps a lot more than I expected it to do. It's good stuff. I'm really enjoying it. Thanks, Marnix. Oh, really, Dennis? That's yeah. I mean, lectures are important. I mean, they can play a big role. Um, I think some of what people instructors are also forgetting is I felt um, recently the kind of teaching rather than just showing. A lot of instructors do show and tell rather than holding a lesson, and that's what I wanted to change for my talk at the IFCC. So it was like a proper lesson, right? Rather than I did this as a small demo as well, but um, that was more like a bonus. Hopefully, well, I'm not going to be instructing at the IW this year, but hopefully they have make sure to have lessons rather than just a lot of show and tells. I think that's something people should be a little bit wary of. Um, that workshops might transition to a mingle rather than learning. I think what really was beneficial for me, like 10 years ago, going to workshops as an attendee, was that kind of knowledge download you could have by listening into some people talking about theory. I think that's really important, and for me, that's what stuck in my head rather than watching someone paint something cool. You know, that occurred 10 years ago as well, but I didn't hang around those sessions. I rather went to listen to the people talking about theory and design and things like that. Obviously, because that's what I was interested in. I don't know. I mean, I'm biased here, obviously. I mean, I'm quite sure the people painting cool stuff talked a lot about theory about how you can paint cool stuff as an illustrator rather than a designer, which I were more interested in. So, you should take my opinion as just that opinion. Thanks, Marnix. Yeah, McCoy is good. Jordan, yeah, the Trump demo. Was good. So, Jordi, I assume you went there on my class, um, or was it just you heard about the Trump part? That's good. Did you find it useful, informative, which my goal was to be? Mm. Well, the video and audio uh, is 30 seconds later. That's great, Jordy. That's great. Glad to hear. And thank you. By the way, Jordy, please feel free to PM me which you thought were not good. James says, that's really cool. I think you should be able to stream. Or you can do it by proxy, like a Google Hangout, or share Skype chat window. So 4 minutes. Okay. Character turning out quite odd. But I think that's a good thing. That's cool that you can, though, James. You should. And Jordy, yeah, please, feedback on my presentation would be great. Nej. I am not an instructor at IW. I'm not going to IW this year. That's interesting. Someone's drilling. James Zapata definitely needs to stream more. But luckily, my morning streams are just 30 minutes. With drill sounds and all. Fantastic. Luckily, it's at the end of the stream, so. You won't be tortured too much. Yeah, almost. was very different approach today when it comes to design, but it's fun. Time's running out, so now I'm just kind of fiddling around. I know I won't be able to do any major changes anymore at all because I'm out of time to do it. So I'm kind of just fixing errors which I think can be improved within the time frame. I have a range of different kind of custom brushes downloaded and made. Uh, I use the soft brush, but I just push the hardness. So I have a few different ones I collected and made over the years. I try to change to new ones now and then, or update rather. All right, time's up. I can't be doodling any more of this. All right, people. That's it for today. This is what came out. Not really sure what I should think about it, but at least it's not too bad. So thank you all for coming. See you guys tomorrow morning. Good luck with today, and kill that workload. Bye.